Hello, my name is Rachel, and I love bargains and shopping at bin stores. So, if you saw my video last week, you know that at one of the bin stores, the one called The Bin Store, D-A-A Bin Store, they had these $7 mystery bags. So at the end of their week, they scoop up everything that's left into garbage bags and sell them the first day they're open again after they restock for $7 for the entire bag. So I bought one, you know, just knowing it'd be whatever the leftover remnants are, and quite a bit of stuff. And I wanted to do this follow-up video to discuss values, because I only paid $7 for all this, and I want to discuss the values with you, because some of them shocked me. That's what we're going to do today. So let's get started here. I'm going to start with the one thing that I'm definitely keeping. This one I'm definitely keeping. This is one of those like neck stretchers, yoga neck stretcher type things. And I found this exact one for only $10, but that already pays for the $7 bag, right? So that is the item that I am definitely keeping out of all of this. And I did find it on Amazon for like $10 and some change. And I tried to, almost everything here I did find on Amazon or something comparable on Amazon. I think there might have been one item I could only find on eBay. But if I found it on Amazon, I tried to make sure they were all Prime. I would choose, because there would be multiples sometimes of one of these items, and I would choose the one that has Prime shipping, so the price I'm going to give you is with shipping included. But let's start with what is basically kind of just garbage. So I wasn't able to find any of these things. I did find out this is a cover for like a room vaporizer scent thingy, but it's like the top part of it. And then in here it's just one of those car phone mounts, but it's missing like the part you actually mount your phone on, plus it has a sticky adhesive and it's already been peeled off and it's all nasty. So these two things are literal trash. I will be throwing these away. This is like a handle and a random piece for a orbital sander. I'm probably just going to keep the Allen wrench, because I don't think I have an Allen wrench quite that big or long. But I am going to probably just trash the rest of this. It's just, you know, a handle and another random part. I could not find what either of these were. These are just some random pieces, and I have no idea what either of these things are. So also trash. This is actually, it's not exactly completely trash. This is the step that goes on top of a squatty potty. So they sell the normal squatty potty, and then they sell the squatty potty with this extension. I could not find this extension by itself. You have to buy the one that has this extension. A regular squatty potty without this extension is $22 on Amazon. And if it was the whole set with this extension, it would have been $30. So just subtract the $22 from the $30, and we have $8. So this roughly has a value of $8 if we do it that way. But like, I'm not sure what to do with just the extension step for a squatty potty, but that's what that is. All right, moving on. I actually completely forgot to look up these blemish pads, so I have no idea if these have some sort of value. If I remember, I'll look it up and put a price on the screen. I could not find this air freshener, and I didn't want to open it up to see what the air freshener looked like. To be sure, I could not find this air freshener. But I imagine it's only like $1, if anything. These lip balms were interesting because I could find an Amazon listing, and I could find Amazon listings in multiple countries for this exact lip balm, but none of them were currently active. None of them had prices on them. But someone in the comments section, and on one of the lists, I think it was the US listing, had mentioned that it was an expensive lip balm and it wasn't as good as they thought it should be for how expensive it was. So I'm guessing this was like somewhere between a $6 and $10 lip balm, because I consider that expensive for a lip balm. But I did get 2 of them brand new, sealed. The lip balms are the other thing I'm keeping. I do love lip balm. So I am keeping the 2 lip balms. There's a third thing I'm keeping. These are for putting on your mascara. You put it over your eye, and then it protects your eyelid from coating on the mascara. But I did find this exact 2-pack in these exact same colors, the pink and blue, for $4.79 with Prime shipping. But I am keeping that as well. The police hat is obviously a part of a costume, a larger costume I could not find. I could find plenty of much nicer police hats sold separately, but this type of police hat would have come with a costume. It's not something that's sold separately. So I wasn't able to really attribute any sort of value to that. Now this, what I thought was just some random metal pieces, parts of a curtain rod, is actually the entire curtain rod. Because this thing, I can find it here, it expands. So it's like for over a front door window. So it's about that size of a curtain rod. And it has the brackets and even the hardware to install it. And I found this exact curtain rod for $15.30 on Amazon. I was actually able to find this 2-pack of lifelike crows on Amazon, shockingly enough. And if they were actually in good condition, they would have sold for $8.99 with Prime shipping. Between these two, though, I might be able to fix one and get like one whole crow out of them, because one of them is missing its beak, and then the other one's missing like a bunch of feathers. But I think I can take feathers from the one missing the beak. You know what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, it would have been $8.99 for those 2 crows if they were in good shape. Okay, just a random plain mouse pad like this, $5, $4.99. This shockingly is something. I thought that this was like a part of something, but this is an actual something. This is so funny. This is a footrest for an airplane or other travel. So you like hook it over the seat in front of you, and then you have this little footrest. Put your feet up in. And that's why I guess it's velvety on the inside. And it normally comes with a little travel case. This one, of course, didn't. But the similar ones I was able to find on Amazon retailed anywhere from $10 to $20. I couldn't find one that I could be certain was this one, because they were just so many similar ones. But the range would have been $10 to $20 for that, which really surprised me, because I really thought this was just a random piece of something that got separated and would have turned into trash. But apparently this is a thing. This is moss for crafting, for like building dioramas and stuff like that. And you actually can get this bag of moss for $4.99 on Amazon. This is a bunch of fake eucalyptus, plastic eucalyptus leaves. And you can also buy these on Amazon for $9.99, which again kind of shocks me that these are so expensive. This is funny. The only way I could find this, because I found this exact thing, but it's in a package of 100 pieces. And you get 100 pieces in different styles of cutout wood Christmas trees that you would decorate yourself for $9. So this one Christmas tree is worth 9 cents. These things, which I thought were like craft spools, I thought they were like spools for some sort of craft or winding something on, but they're not. They are napkin rings. They do look like spools, but they're actually napkin rings. And I found this exact set of napkin rings on Amazon for $8.99. Oh, this was the other thing I wanted to keep. I did want to keep this. This is the touchless drink dispenser. Touchless drink dispenser. And the box is all beat up, but the thing actually is new and sealed in the plastic packaging. I found this type of item in a price range, because initially that's all I found was just a similar item, and they ranged in price from $10 to $20. But then I found this exact brand, and it's one of the $20 ones. This is like $19.99, but this is one of the things I intend to keep. Okay, so these are transistors for like fixing like I want to say like subwoofers and that type of stuff, audio equipment and stuff. And you can get 50 pieces for $5.99, and I found ones that looked most similar to these. This is only 10 pieces though, so this is $1.20 worth, but this would have come in a pack of 50 of them. These are replacement label cartridges for a Brother P-Touch label machine. So there's 3 in here. I could mostly only find 4 packs, but I did find a 3-pack that seemed very similar, and it retailed for $9.99, but it is compatible with the Brother P-Touch label machine thingy. I'm still not 100% sure what, like, if this is ink or label. I'm still not real sure what this is, but that's what it's for. So if you're familiar with the Brother P-Touch label tape thing, you'll know what these are. Okay, this is a charger for a Clarisonic face brush. The face brushes run like $100, but you can't buy just this charger separately. I don't know if that has any value to anyone. Maybe someone needs a spare. I don't know. I didn't look up the seeds, but I imagine this is only like 50 cents worth of seeds, if that. Oh, they were Snapdragon seat. I forgot to look up the Captain patches. I just now realized, and the 2024 graduation tassel. I didn't look up either of these, but I can't imagine they're more than $1 or $2 a piece. Now, in my last video, someone in the comments was kind enough to let me know that this bag of what I thought was just random crap actually has a purpose. These are massage gun attachments, and you can actually buy a 6-piece set for $11.99 or a 15-piece set for $19.79. However, there's only 9 pieces here, so it's somewhere between those two prices, because it's either, I'm guessing it's the 15-piece set that is missing pieces, because I couldn't find a 9-piece set, but they are massage gun attachments. Like this thing, when I first saw it, I thought it was a microphone, but it makes sense now that I know that it's a massage gun attachment, and there's just a whole bunch of them in here. There's a bunch of different sizes and shapes of that. This, which I wrapped in plastic because it had a sticky residue on the one side. It's like there was a sticker there and someone ripped this taper sticker off and all the sticky residue got left behind. But this is a set of dress shoelaces, so they're shorter shoelaces. Bunch of different colors, and you can buy this exact set for $14.95 on Amazon. Of course, yours wouldn't be sticky if you actually purchased it from Amazon. Oddly enough, I actually found this exact wallet card that is a 19-year anniversary gift. It's just a steel card that's engraved with a, you know, meaningful saying and happy 19th year anniversary sort of thing. And I actually found this exact one on Amazon for $13.95. Now this one was a little bit scratched up, so I'm guessing it was returned or just damaged out. But yeah, $14 for that. That's another thing that the price kind of surprised me on. This is a one-eyed goggle monocle for cosplay and costume and steampunk type costumes and stuff. And you can buy this exact one for $6.98 with Prime shipping. Just a little one-eyed monocle. Now these, and I thought that's what these were. These are hair roller clips, you know, for clipping in hair rollers. That's why the teeth are so, I guess, like thin and soft to form around the hair roller, because it's not really meant to hold your hair in place. It's meant to hold a hair roller in place. But you actually can buy a 24 pack of these in this exact same color for $9.99. There's only 12 here, so this is $5 worth. For just a single light bulb. What is this? This was like 11 watts, you know, like whatever those newfangled light bulbs are called. I say newfangled, but they're the type of light bulb that we've been using for the past decade, right? But anyway, you can buy this single light bulb for $4.99. These were just push pins, just normal, average, your everyday push pins. Just your average little push pin, but it's a whole box of them. I'm not going to count to make sure all 100 are here, but it's a 100 pack, and you can buy this 100 pack of push pins on Amazon for $3.99. This is what shocked me the most. You guys remember this book where I thought it was like, I was like, well, that's weird, especially since it claims that it is a library book, but then on the back it does say used book in good shape. So I'm guessing maybe a library purged it and then someone tried to sell it on Amazon, and then either it got returned or it just got, I'm going to guess returned, because I was really shocked, really shocked by this. So I went online and I did find this exact book on Amazon, and it was out of stock, but the hardcover, which this is, the hardcover had a price of $150. I was like, I don't understand that at all, because you can get the paperback for $20 to $40. Like, is the hardcover that much more worthwhile? So I'm not sure what that price just seems really out there, but you can get it on Kindle for $37. And like I said, the paperback for as little as $20. So I'm guessing the hardback you could probably get as little as $20, or as, you know, at least $24 if the paperback sells for that, right? So, but yeah, that one I think was the most shocking thing I found. And I'll try to put the screenshot up that shows that $150 for the hardcover. The one thing that I couldn't find the exact brand on Amazon. I could find similar filters, but I couldn't find the exact brand on Amazon, but I was able to find the exact brand on eBay. And on eBay, they were selling for about roughly $13. There were a bunch of listings for them, but about $13. There's like, it's for an air purifier, and there's all the compatible models of air purifier. So that's nice. And that's actually a pretty decent price for air air purifier filters, because I have a couple different, or have had a couple different air purifiers, and their filters are expensive. Okay, here's another one that kind of shocked me. This 4-pack of official standard rules and regulations, oh, you can't really see that, for the National Mahjong League. And it's a 4-pack of just cardboard cards with all the rules and regulations for Mahjong. You could actually buy this on Amazon, and the prices ranged from $10 to $27. So that one also shocked me a little bit. Like even the $10 to me for 4 cardboard cards seems a little out there, but more reasonable than 27. I had a hard time. This is that metal ear pick, which I initially thought was a clay sculpting tool. It never occurred to me that someone would have put this metal ball or metal spoon in their ear, but apparently they do. I couldn't find this exact one. The closest thing I could find was $4.99. A similar ear spoon, that's I think what they call it. Okay, so these say Lexus on them. I could not find branded ones that said Lexus. I'm sure these are not official. I'm sure they're bootleg branded, which might be how they wound up. Because, you know, I'm sure Amazon sweeps through and gets rid of all the bootleg stuff and just sends it out with their returns and damaged stuff. But this is the cup protector on your car door handle. You know how you have a car door handle and then it cups inward? This goes back on that cupped inward part to protect it. And usually it's sold in a set with the strip that goes on the actual handle as well. And like I said, these are for Lexus. I could find the best closest I could find was non-branded, but the same shape, for $6.99. Okay, this one was also interesting. It was these 2 Bronco plastic car emblems. And I was able to find a single piece on eBay that looked exactly the same for $12.50. And then insanely, because I did like a reverse image search, also it come up, and I just put this on here because it was insane to me. You could get this exact 2-piece set, these 2 pieces, for $57 for 2 pieces of plastic that say Bronco. I mean, I suppose if they were, you know, from the dealership, I could, I still wouldn't pay $57, but I could see why it would be priced that way. Dealership stuff is always more expensive, but we're talking from Etsy. So that's not going to be from the dealership. For $57 for 2, you're much better off just getting 2 of the $12.50 ones. Okay, this thing, I was able to find this too in this exact color. And some of you probably already knew this. It's not a whip. That was my first thought. It's actually a vehicle antenna. So that goes into wherever your antenna goes in your vehicle. And it's a receiver, antenna receiver. The orange one was $7.88. Now this thing, I also thought this was just a random piece of something and that would be trash. But I did a reverse image search on it. And this is a full item. This is an actual full item. It is a GE sump pump inlet. So it's a piece for a sump pump, and they do sell this exact item for $30. So that was, again, more valuable than I thought, because I thought this was surely just a piece of something, but no, it's a replacement part, and a slightly valuable one. I could not find, this is a fender nut, something to do with attaching a fender or something. I looked at the instructions. It didn't make a lot of sense to me, but I could not find this anywhere on the internet. I put in fender nut, which it says on this informational sheet of paper, and for some reason I could not find anything that matched this anywhere. So I have no idea if that has any sort of value. Okay, just a little plain cotton red handkerchief. $4.99 on Amazon. Slowly getting to the parts where I'm going to be a lot more lazy. Okay, so these were those beads. Remember the little set of beads? Each baggie has two chains of beads on elastic string, and they're long. Let me just show you that real quick. And I had no idea what these could be, but I found out. Each package, and there's 6 packages in here, just contain these 2 stretchy, super stretchy bits of beads. And I was like, well, maybe it's like wrap bracelets or a necklace or something like that. Nope. This is a African waist beads, and then all the photos showed women wearing them with swimsuits, like with bikinis. So these are waist beads. And you can get, maybe not this exact set, but a very similar set for anywhere from $8.99 to $12.99. That was the range I was finding for these. Okay, so this is a sports themed like wallpaper border, and I was able to find this on Amazon. Well, not this. I couldn't find this exact one. Let me go back. I couldn't find this exact pattern, but I found very similar patterns, and they ranged in price from $9.99 to $19.99. I did not look up the Spider-Man wall decal. Where is he? I imagine these are probably like $6 to $12. I'm just guessing there, but I didn't look him up. Like I said, we're getting towards the part where I got a little lazy. Okay, so this is a 4-pack of pacifier cases, and you can buy these for $5.98 on Amazon. And I was able to find comparable cables to each of these two. We have a HDMI 1.4 5-foot cable and a VGA to VGA video C vector with VGA plug port cable. And I was able to find both of those for $4.99 each. So we got two different types of anti-snoring devices. And I was able to find comparable items, and they ranged in price. This again shocked me because these are just like little plasticky retainery type things. $15 to $30. I think this one I kept finding for $30, but you could find, I couldn't find this exact package, but I did find this exact package. But you could find some as cheap as $15, and I did get a total of 3 of these, two of these and 1 of these. Now the mouth tape, also, this was another thing that shocked me, because I got 8 boxes of this mouth tape. Oh, let me show you. Yeah, there's right here. Mouth tape. And I was able to find this exact same photo of mouth tape, but it didn't say mouth tape, it said transparent tape. But it was still the exact same photo with the little X pieces that you put on your mouth to keep your mouth shut when you're sleeping, to help you breathe through your nose, which is supposed to help you sleep better. They cost, per box, $10 to $13 for just this box of tape. And I got 8 of them. If we just go with the $10 ones, that's $80 for the mouth tape. Okay, the banners, I was actually able to find, this is a Brembo Racing banner. I don't know what Brembo Racing is, but I was able to find this exact one on Amazon for $19.99. I could not find this exact Israel banner on Amazon. I found very similar ones that said the same thing, which was something about supporting Israel, and then it combines it in some way with the American flag. $6.99 for that, for similar ones. I could not find this exact one, but there were similar ones for $6.99. And then this is a Sunco, like the gas station. I could not find this anywhere on Amazon. So I have no idea what the price is, but we'll just guess it's somewhere between that $6.99 and that $19.99. So those are the banners. So these little silicone protective covers for your iPod cases. There's 2 here for, okay, I think if I got this right, 1 of these is for regular AirPods and 2 of these is for AirPod Pros, and they both averaged in price from $4 to $5. So as you can see, there's this shape and this shape, and the pink one is also this shape. So whichever one this one is, there's 2 of these. And I think these are the Pros. I think. But I'm not for certain because I don't have Apple products. Okay, so there were 2 watch face covers. This one, I did find this crystal one for $9.99. And this is, and I think that one's for a regular Apple Watch. This one is for a Apple Ultra watch, and it's a shiny red. And this one is $8.99. That's the 2 covers. There were 3 different watch bands, and I don't know if they're all for Apple Watches, different smart watches. I have no idea, but we have one that said Merry Christmas on it. I could not find that one at all. I have no idea. It says Merry Christmas. I did find the snowflake one, and it's, there we go. I don't know. You can see it. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. It's got snowflakes on it. It was $6.99. And this green one, which is a magnetic watch band, is $9.99. And these little things, which are like dust protectors for your USB-C, I could only find a 42-piece set and they were different. It had these exact ones in it, but then it had a whole bunch of other types. So I just went off of that 42-piece set, which sold for $7.64, and then break it down to how many's in here, and it was like $1 worth right here. And I might keep one of these, I'm not sure yet, but I don't need all of them. And then the purple case. This was a purple case for a Galaxy Tab A 2019. I was able to find this exact case for $14.99. Okay, so I got so many of these posters. I'm not going to unravel them all for you right now, but we got 9, although one of them was a roll of 6. So I guess 15 posters total when the roll of 6 is separated. But they're various things from musical artists to Kill Bill to anime artwork, but they do range in price from $10 to $20 each. And again, that kind of surprised me because like a couple of those music ones for, was it 21 Savage? Just individually were like $12 or $13 each. And they're like the smaller ones. I don't even know where they are. But anyway, so those did also kind of shocked me in their possible values. There's just this huge pile of party stuff, kids party stuff. There's like this one, which Midnight Owl told me what this cartoon was because she has a young son, and I've already forgotten, but this is an actual cartoon. An actual cartoon that someone out there I'm sure enjoys. And then there was also like Little Mermaid and just a whole bunch of, you know, party graduation invites and stuff like that. And I got lazy. I wasn't going to go through and find every single one, but I was able to get a price range. These would range anywhere from $6.99 all the way up to $15.99, depending on, I'm sure, like the theme and what it was and all that sort of stuff. But price range there. So that is everything. I will, I'm not going to be real exact about it, but I'll do a rough estimate. I'll go through and add up a bunch of this, much of this stuff as I can get my mind wrapped around. And I'm gonna put an estimated total value up on the screen of what all of this stuff in my $7 bag was worth. And just for those 3 things, I am definitely keeping the neck pillow, the makeup thingies, and the, you know, lip balms of who knows how much they cost. But I mean, between these things, I at least got $20 worth of stuff, the things I'm keeping. And that's pretty amazing for a $7 bag. And then I got all this stuff. So what I'm going to do, because like, I'm not sure, I feel like this is the type of stuff that would be best listed in huge lots on eBay for this type of stuff. But I'm only on Poshmark right now. I still have my eBay account, but I haven't done eBay in like a decade. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do as far as selling some of this stuff, but we are going to have a little giveaway with some of this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a Google form, and down in the description box you'll find a Google form, and it'll ask a couple questions. It's going to ask your email address that I can contact you at if you do win, so I can get your physical mailing address. Your YouTube username, because to enter to win, of course, you need to do the whole subscribe to the channel, leave a comment sort of thing. And if you give me your YouTube username, which is the name that gets left when you leave a comment, I can come over here and make sure that you left a comment. And then there's just going to be an open question. Which one of these items do you want? And you can tell me which item you want. I'm going to link the original video down below, because if you want to see all the party stuff and all of the posters, you can go through, skim through that and try to find the different, you know, party stuff and posters. and tell me, I guess tell me 2 items that you would be interested in case somebody else picks one of the items, but do them in order of the one you'd most like to have, and then the backup item if the winner before you already claimed that item. That's what I'm trying to say there. So give me 2 items that you're interested in, that you would want. And I'm going to choose 3 winners. I would do more, but I can't afford the shipping for more than 3 of you. I'm so sorry. You do have to be in the US as well, because I just can't afford shipping outside of the US. That's so expensive. But you have to have an address within the United States I can ship to. And that's why we're only doing 3 winners, because I can only afford to ship things to 3 of you. And then of course all the other normal YouTube giveaway stuff. YouTube has nothing to do with this giveaway. This is all on me. You know, there's going to be everything's going to be down in the description box. Read through all of those, you know, rules. And when you enter, you agree to all those rules. And then fill out that Google form, and I will pick 3 people to mail random stuff to. Oh, and I'm not sure when this video is going up, so I will put the date up on the screen when I'm accepting those entries until. I try to always give it like 3 days. The first 3 days is when I get my most views, and then after that it gets very sporadic. So that's why I tend to keep my giveaways to 3 days. So that's what we're gonna do, and yeah, so some of you guys are going to get some of this random stuff. The only things that you cannot request, of course, are those couple things I told you I'm keeping, which is the neck pillow, the lip balms, and the eye makeup things. Those are the only things that are off limits. But anything else here that you see that you want, let me know, and I'll mail it to you. And like I said, you can put a couple items in there just in case other items get claimed and whatnot. Okay. I'm going to shut up now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know if you enjoyed this follow-up video with the values of my $7 trash bag. And like I said, some of these values were surprising. But again, like, values don't mean you could get that much money out of them if you tried to resell them, because they're no longer a new item once they hit the bin store. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, of course you can give me a thumbs down, and please tell me all about it in the comments below. And please subscribe to the channel. And I hope everyone is just staying happy, healthy, and safe in this incredibly crazy world we're living in. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.